Oh my gosh, you guys, this whole time I thought I was streaming. I'm here now. Dang it, Bobby. I'm so sorry. I've been I've been doing all this and you weren't even here. So this is shrink plastic. I stamped the butterfly on the shrink plastic with stays on. I'm so sorry about that. And then I've painted it with acrylic paint. Yeah, I was here the whole time, but I forgot to press the go live button. I had the start streaming button going, but I forgot to go live. That's why, see, I don't pre-schedule these anymore. So I'm waiting for this to dry so that I can fussy cut it out, and then we're going to shrink it. So I've taken out all of my pink alcohol inks, everything pink that I have pretty much, and rhinestoney. So I've got some silver here. And I'm going to make a card dedication to Dolly. Um, Yeah, and I don't bring my phone in my craft room, Chow. Almost never because I can't afford a new phone. Hey Lisa, hey Chow, hey Irma. And Irma I saw her asking what time does the video start? And I'm like, wait, the video's going. What's wrong? I'm so sorry. What a derp. Let me start cutting this out. It is a Dolly kind of day. Hi, Betty Penny. Ah, so, yep, everything pink. I wanted to use one of my favorite Technique Junkie stamps, and I can't stinking find it. It's driving me crazy. It's the one where it's a girl in a tutu with striped stockings. I love that stamp so much. And I know that I didn't get rid of it. I've just misplaced it in the craft room somewhere. So right now I'm working on little charms for my card. Or a little charm. It just depends on how this comes out. I was saying earlier when nobody could hear me that uh I had seen someone do this with acrylic paint, so I was trying it, coloring these with the shrink plastic. We'll see how it works. Hey Maddie, I know, back to driving around, poor Chow. It's hot out there in California. Well, I guess it's hot everywhere, but I'm a grateful person that doesn't have to be out in the heat if I don't want to. And I don't want to. No. We had a little bit of a storm last night, but I don't think it rained much at all. It just mostly was wind. Tonight there's a lunar eclipse. I won't be up that late. That's 11 o'clock my time for the full eclipse. Heck no. I'm usually gone by 8, 9 p.m. tops. I can see spots where my paint's still wet, so I'm trying not to touch it. I know once I shrink wrap this, it'll probably dry it all the way, I hope. Shrink wrap it when I shrink it. Lord, I'm a mess, aren't I? We'll just do a little, and then I'm gonna go straight up, and I'll trim where I punched afterwards. Love is like a butterfly. I was watching a lot of performances with Dolly and Linda Ronstadt and Emmylou Harris. What a combo. Those women together is dynamite. Oh my God, that thing's heavy. I'm gonna have to rethink where I'm keeping it. Okay. So I want my hole right about here because that's as deep as it's going to go. And then I will trim around my hole. Triminy, triminy. Oh, that was really corny. Okay, let's see how it works. Bye, Chow. I love Linda Ronstadt. Everything she's ever done, from her country to her swing music, I love it all. Okay, what I'm looking for is this. Oh, come here, you. I'm looking for these things. I don't know where my smusher is, so I'm just going to use a acrylic block to smush. And here we go. Let's see if it works. Why is it not shrinking? Maybe this isn't shrink plastic. This is not my day. I don't know what I took out from Sizzix, but it's not shrink plastic. Might as well dry it directly. Okay, so what that does tell me though is that I'll be able to heat emboss this without issue. I'm just gonna keep trying to see if it, nope, it's just gonna explode and catch on fire. Yeah, paint side down. But it doesn't matter because this isn't shrink plastic. This is just regular plastic. So I will still use this, no problemo. I can just, now I can cut out my little wings and I don't need, I mean my little antenna. I should just go back to bed. It's still pretty. It's just didn't work because that wasn't shrink plastic. Where is my shrink plastic? Look. Oh my gosh. Ah, I'm an idiot. Oh Lord. Is this shrink plastic? No, that's fog cardstock. I know I own some. Clear acetate. See, it is shrink plastic. It's just not shrinking. Wait. Maybe I had something mixed in with it. Because this feels totally different. Where is the... Oh, you know what I did? I grabbed my vellum instead of my shrink plastic. Good Lord. Yeah, time for me to go home. Let's try that again. At least I know how I want to paint it and how it's going to come out. Where did I put my stamp platform? I'm embarrassed. I'm so totally embarrassed. I am. Let's try this again. Yeah, I should have realized when I was cutting out the piece of vellum that it didn't quite feel like heavy enough. Yeah, that's true. At least this time you can see. Absolutely. Hey, thank you for looking on the bright side, Dolly friend. Hey, Tara. Okay. and I was at the very last of my Stays On ink. I know I have a recharge around here somewhere. I just don't know where it is. So now you know that you can paint with acrylic paint on the back of vellum. So there's a plus too. And I was showing you that I waxed my little Zentangle doodle that I made today just to see what would happen. Because you guys know I like to experiment. Okay. That's going to have to do because my paper moved. Okay. Will I be doing Tim Curry? You know, that's not a bad idea. I'm going to make sure this is dry before I flip it over. And now I'll get my paint back out. What happened to my paintbrush? Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's try this. Take two. So I've flipped it over. I'm on the back side now. And I like the way the color combo came out here. So I want to do that. So we did this in the picked raspberry. Love is like a butter. I also like the duet with Dolly and Miley Cyrus doing Jolene. I really like Miley Cyrus. I like her voice. Mm. Yeah, it dries a lot faster on this too. That's a plus. Oh no, you didn't break your iPad, did you? Oh, she does a Metallica. I love that. Love Metallica too. So I'm very eclectic. I like Betty Penny. Yeah, I think she talked about the other night as being sisters from another mother. I'm eclectic in my music. I like just about every kind of music. A lot. Big band, bluegrass. I love bluegrass, country, rock and roll, metal. I guess I don't really love screamo music. Some of it's okay, but mostly I can't stand screaming. So I guess I can say that I don't love all of them. Although growing up, I never listened to what we called bubblegum music, which was popular music, like on the AM radio. No, strictly rock and roll back in the 70s. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think we had a droppy day yesterday, Mike and I both. There must be some planetary stuff going on. Let's see, what else do I want to paint? This color paint these guys right here. At least I have decided what colors I want. Okay. Okay, and next was the taffy. Sure I'm doing this right. I guess it doesn't really matter. Do it however I want. If anybody has any far out ideas, I'm open. Nothing exciting or new has happened in my life since I saw you guys last. Oh, yeah. Yeah, something did exciting happen. I got invited to guest design for Paper Rose Studio for October. So I think that's kind of neat. So that's what I'll be doing. I've been limiting a lot of my design team sort of work just because I just get overwhelmed. It's summertime and we're processing a lot of food and stuff like that, and I'm super busy. In the winter, it might be a different story. Okay. Those. Yeah, I enjoy Paper Rose Studios papers. Cat, what are you doing? You cannot steal my stamps. No, unacceptable. She's a nut bucket. Yeah, this stuff's actually easier to paint than the vellum. The paint goes on smoother. Or I'm just being more careful. Could be that too. Okay. And then we got out the, oopsie, we got out the Catch Flamingo. These. And yeah, it's not much different at all than color. Yeah, it's sloppy right there. Whoops. Whoops. Like a cat is gonna, of course she's gonna listen. She's my cat. Yeah, you could Betty Penny bag Ranger, and that'd be great. Well, congratulations. I hope you like each other. The Ranger job is nice because you actually get paid in product, plus you get free product. What's touching me? Okay, nothing. Okay, Tattered Rose. See, I feel like this paint is drying much faster on this thing. You're not allowed to say who it is, Baby Penny? I may not have been allowed to say either. Okay. I don't know. So, but I'm only doing a guest design spot, and it's for stuff that's already released, so I'm not like giving away any new release or anything. You know who I want to snag is Glassboard Studios, but not for in here. For in the kitchen, baking bread and stuff. Making pies and pizzas and pasta. See, I use my old We Are Memory Keepers glass board for that currently. So hopefully, I pitched them the idea. I don't know if it'll fly or not. Let me get this one right here. I forgot to get on these. Gosh, if the acrylic paint works on here, that sky's the dang limit, Bobby. Let's do the body on this one, I think. I didn't do the body on the other one. Everybody needs a body. Hey, babes. Is that what your name, babes? Babes Life in the U.S.? Or BB? And I put this aside in case I decide I really, really love this and want to do another one. Dry it off a little bit before I try and cut it out. Oh, that's really sweet of you, Tara. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And there's a lot of versatility in Ranger with their product, and especially now that they've got the stationary Zen. Okay, back to fussy cutting this. You know what? I don't know if I ever showed you guys, but I made a pair of lobster earrings with the Tim Holtz lobster and this shrink plastic because I like fish stuff, and that would include lobsters and crabs and all the all the things that are in the ocean. Not necessarily freshwater stuff, but I'd live with a crawdad, I guess. Listen, she's bored. And I don't know why I like all things fish. I'm a Leo. I am not a Pisces or a Cancer. Oops, paint's still wet there. Be careful. Yeah, it happens, Tara, for sure. I know I did that last year. Well, plus that I got sick. And I just was too stressed out and felt like I couldn't give my all. And so at that point I took a break. I took a break from Ranger too, but they haven't asked me back, so and I did reach out, but I didn't hear back from Patty, so I assumed that once you quit them, they don't want you back. That's how it was when I worked at Verizon too. If you worked there and ever quit, they would never hire you back. So they would recommend, taking a real long leave of absence and not actually quitting. Listen, those are my stamps. Little brat. Okay, let's cut down here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just trim this so I can get my hole punch in there. Down pretty low. Almost ready for the moment of truth, friends. Boom. Okay, this one will shrink. Oh, gosh. All right, ready? Are you ready, Freddy? Sort of. Yeah, we do. And I made a card for you, Bitty Penny, but I haven't sent it yet because I suck. I show it to you, though. You've seen it, though. This I made for you. Okay, here we go. This should work. Oh, let's make sure I have my crow clock ready. Come on, button back out. Come on, little feet, button back out. Being a stinker and trying to stick together. I'm gonna keep pushing at it. See if I can get those legs apart. No. Okay. So he's a little bit wonky, but I actually like him that way. He's got some Dolly character. So he or she. And there's her friend. Okay. Do I want to do a second one of these? I don't think so. I think one's going to be enough for now. But we can confirm that the acrylic paint shrinks just fine. Here it is, very close. But when you've got something this delicate, I guess, I don't know, I have to rethink how I cut that out, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Now, I want to do also some embossing. So let's grab the vellum and some different butterflies. So We know that this vellum is fairly heat safe. Where did I put my stamp box? Get you out of here. Clean you later. I'm lazy. I don't clean my stuff hardly ever. I don't want to say I'm lazy. I'm just busy. I'm too busy to bother with all that. Now I want a butterfly, and these are probably, well, flutters, so I want a couple of butterflies that are somewhat similar, but not exactly the same. Let's do this guy and this guy. Oh, maybe this guy. Okay, now the question is, do I want to heat emboss them with pink, like picked raspberry, or do I want to use like a holographic? I'll think that over for a minute while I prep things. Okay, anti-static tool. You thought you lost another marble? Please don't lose all of your marbles. We need some of them. I need to find my friend Chow sent me some of this powder, but God knows where it is, but I don't. I guess I should pray, right? What do I want? I want my embossing. Is this my new pretty one? Yeah. We'll use the pretty one. Well, you moved on me. I can't have that. This is because I let my stamps get dirty. See? This is going to have to be a one and done. Oh, you stinker. Okay. You didn't see me lick my finger. Oh no, not the glitter. All right, try not to set things in your paint. I'm going to move this paint right now. Uh-oh, I think I missed a piece of butterfly. All right, gonna need a piece of paper. Yep, it's gonna have to be one and done because my vellum moved. And the top one didn't quite get his top wings. It's fine. I'm just gonna go with it. We'll just cover those. Oops. I never use this stuff, so it doesn't bother me if I waste a little bit. I'm just sprinkling it on, and then I'm gonna go ahead, screw around and find out. And I can mix all those and use them on another one, can't I? All right, let's see what we get. Oh no, I got it on here. Don't look, Pam. Yeah, the holographic, you can hardly see at all. Okay. Want to make sure I can actually, let me just fold this up so I don't have a terrible accident. And then I'll unfold it going, wonder what's in that piece of paper. Since we know the paint works out well on the vellum, I think that's what we're going to stick with. And I'm hoping I can see, kind of see the outline of this butterfly. If not, what I'll do, in fact, that's what I'll do. Let's get the paint. Still got my little samples here. We're getting a lot of paint going on here. And I do think I want to do the lighter pink. And I'm just going to paint the whole thing. And hopefully I'll be able to see it on the other side to fussy cut it out. If not, then not. Whatever. Yeah, I can see it. Don't need it super thick, though. Can you see that little butterfly? Okay, we'll do this one. And I'm keeping these simple, friends. Because they're way too complex to paint with this brush. What's cool about painting on vellum is that I have a feeling that it'll glue down nicely without any, issues of glue showing through and all that kind of stuff. And it looks good. This is, in case you came in late, this picked raspberry that I'm painting with right now. Distress paint. And then do this little ballerina pink or whatever color pink it was called. This guy. What was it called? Taffy. Oh, yeah. Cool. So, apologies if you're a pink hater. I know there's some pink haters out there. I don't know why anybody would hate pink, but there are pink haters. I think I need to paint this whole thing because the embossing powder is so translucent. Or, close to the whole thing. Needs more paint. It's thickening up on me. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna use the one that looks kind of like it. And the embossing powders I used were Catch flamingo and pick raspberry. Oops, don't touch it, it's wet. Try and keep the paint fairly thin so that I don't have to wait a long time for it to dry. That should look a little better. Yeah, it doesn't matter that I went outside the lines because I'm going to fussy cut it. Ah, this one needs a little bit more paint right there. And the color's off, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and on purpose find out who you are and do it on purpose. Is that what Dolly said? Something like that? Okay, wash the brush. Then we're gonna do the background. And do that with alcohol ink and lifting, alcohol lifting. And we gotta deal with the bling, the bling, the bling. I'm done with the paint. Done. All right. Let's see, let me find the driest one. And I'm going to use these little scissors because they get in a nice tight spot. Tara, I didn't know you had MS. You know what? Mike does that to me too. He comes in the room when I'm watching a live and he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Watching a live." Oh, well, blah, 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 blah. Okay, dude. But you know what? I can't deny him me time. Can I? He's probably listening. No, I can't. I can't. I am leaving a little border on this just because. I hope you don't burn out again, my friend, because it sucks because you feel bad. At least I did. And I didn't, wasn't necessarily burned out as I was just unable to focus because I was scared. It was a cancer scare, but it was just a scare. All is well. I mean, all isn't well, but it's not deadly. Look at that. I like how vellum fussy cuts. It's so much nicer than paper. Because it doesn't crease, you know. I mean, it will crease, but this is some heavier. This is the Olympia brand thick vellum. Okay. So now we got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it was. It was a scary time. I think I'll cut this one from this side. I'm gonna cut her pretty close. Because again, it's vellum, so it cuts easy. Cuts easy and it doesn't get weird on you. Plus I have the benefit of the embossing. And we're gonna be blinging, that's for sure. Nightbot, what on the world are you doing? I need to fix that so it puts my LinkTree instead of my Google Doc. Guys, notice I went back to kind of scheduling my lives. I did this one today because I knew what I wanted to do, but most of the time I have no idea what I'm going to do until I actually press that go button. Or, you know, I might have small idea, but I already knew in a big way this is what was happening here. Although, again, it went another direction from what I originally planned because I couldn't find that one stupid stamp. I think Simon Says Stamps now has the dies for these butterflies, I think. Could be wrong. I could be wrong. Okay, this one's going to be a little bit tricky to cut because it's hard to see, but I'm going to give it a go. I may not use it though because it may just look like a blob because I use that holographic um, embossing powder. I'm still going to cut it out. Just like him. I don't know. Let's see. I mean, it's shaped like a butterfly, but we'll find out when the time comes. You guys can tell me whether I should use it or not. Because I do love an audience participation. And I love doing it too. Cause you ask Elizabeth, I'm so dang bossy. Not as bossy as Pam, but I'm pretty bossy. Yeah, I figured they're expensive. Yeah, I agree with you, Pam. That's the one. Crafty. Crafty and Ken Loney and chocolate. Um, those C words. Get this stuff picked up before I move on. All right, so I've got 5 butterflies here. Now the background. So I'm getting my yupo. Oops, I forgot to get my swishy tool out. And I'm going to grab a whole piece so that I don't have to worry about the mess. Oh, I'm lazy, huh? You're broken. I need my swishy tool. Ow, dang it, Bobby. All right, let's get the pinks out. We're going to start with Gumball. This thing is leaking like crazy. And then we'll come in with some Cosmopolitan. And then we'll come in with some pink sherbet. Okay, and then some blending solution. Let's get that stuff moving around. What the heck was on my blending solution? That's not cool. I'm trying to blow that out of there. Blow you out. Okay, need some alcohol. I think that was 70% alcohol. I only need card front size, but I want that out of there. Where is my, here it is. Oops. Uh-oh, I think that was glycerin. I'm having a night, you guys. I'm having a night. Oh, it might have been alcohol. Just trying to blow that brown out of there. You know, there's a thing you could do, which is lift the lid off and smell. Yeah, that's alcohol. I really want more of this pink. No, this Cosmopolitan, because it turns into, oops, my hair is falling out, turns into a hot pink. I took out also Flamingo, but Flamingo isn't necessarily pink. Let's test some. Let's do a little blending solution. See, it's more of kind of an orange or peach. Oh, it looks pretty with that purple in it mixed in it, though. Doesn't it? Oh, it's gorgeous. Let's see. A little more blending solution here. Here. So I really want those to kind of, oops, not be so sticky. I'm just gonna have to live with that brown that I don't know where it came from. Okay. I'm gonna take my alcohol and pour a little bit here, and then grab a little fan brush, tap it off a little, and then just tap some alcohol. I don't want a ton, but I want, you know, want that little kind of impact. Now, what I need to do is this needs to dry, and I'm going to cut out my card front, and then we're going to be doing a little bit of alcohol ink lifting. And I think I will use the other stamp that kind of goes with this, which is this numbery stamp. That I've never used, I don't think. Yeah, I've used it. And come on, dry. Well, thank you. Dry already. I think I'll just give it a little help, but not too much because this is yupo. It'll bend it like in a heartbeat. Let's see if I have any pink foil. Might as well, right? Going all out in the pink. Although this says it's hot pink, it kind of looks purple. I guess it just depends on what light you look at it in. There, that took care of my wet spots. Plus gave us some extra bling. Okay, trimmer. Oh, this stuff is too wide for this trimmer, isn't it? Doesn't mean I won't use that piece. Okay. I don't think I want to leave any white space, or much anyways. Let's go for yeah, that'll be fine. At 5 1/4. Okay, stamp platform. Where are you? There you are. Let's get 2 guys out. Here. Let's just make sure that's kind of straight on there. All right, now I did take out my alcohol lip ink. I promise I did. There it is. Do not move on me, you. Okay, wipe that off. Do it again. I think I'm gonna clean it off. Sorry, I'm shaking the whole world. Okay, I think I'm only gonna need 2 stampings with that. Maybe one more clean one. Just to lift off any excess. Yeah. What I don't have is any pre-made card bases. Wait, I might have one over here. I used to, and I don't know where I put them. Oh, is this one? No. Is this one? No. Huh. All right, so now to kind of compose here. Don't necessarily know if I'm going to use this one, but I think I probably am. Might put him right on top just to kind of emphasize. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know that I like any of these vellum ones except maybe this one. All right, let's rethink. Rethink. Recalculating. It's bothering me that this one's different than these. Would that bother you? It bothers me. Um, I definitely like this vellum one on here. And I like this on here, but that's all I like on there. Because I'll still have to get a sentiment on here. Um, this just isn't the right pink. Well, it's kind of the right pink, but kind of not. It just sort of bothers me. What about this guy? No, no, it's going to be these two. Okay. This can be saved. I can still use it like on the envelope or something. But I prefer, I think. Now, do I want to stitch this down or do I want to glue it down? Because all I have is black thread, so I think I'll glue it down. You know, before I do that, no, I'm going to do that. Okay. So glue this guy right here. Let's put a magnet on it. Don't forget, I have to add bling. Let's get this guy. I want to do a little bit of splattering. And I believe I shall splatter with white. Okay, good. Yeah, my iPad does that on live sometimes too. It just fizzles out. I want glue stick. I need a little popsicle stick to get some of this out. Where are they? This stuff's really thick. It gets thick with time. This is PH Martin Bleed-Proof White. Okay, water. Water? Right there. That's way more than I need, friends. Way more. Want some bigger splats. Some ones. Okay. Oh. Okay, now sentiment. So I was thinking to the moon. So love you to the moon. Or maybe make today count. That sounds more like something Dolly would say. Right about, I don't know where. Well, thank you for the 10 jewels. Hi, Paula. I did say envelope. The only thing about this is how would I want to? Thinking, thinking, thinking. This has to kind of dry for a minute, so let's just set this right over here because it's on Yupo. I can't heat dry it. See, um, no, I think I want to keep it small. Let's do it on the vellum. And staying in the pink, I'm going to go ahead and heat emboss it with the picked raspberry. Don't pick up the piece of paper I had before. Grab a new one. Okay, stamp platform. Where did I put you? I've got a pile going here, friends. A pile. Where are you? Oh, there you are. You go in the pile. And of course, it's a pile I'm going to have to pick up because all right, need any static powder. I want the pizza, but no shrimp. I'll take the white sauce and chicken, though. As long as it's not that Alabama white sauce. I do not like that stuff. Ugh. Tastes like, what's that fake mayonnaise called? My mother used to eat it. Miracle Whip. Ugh. Yeah. Okay. Get you nice and inky. these reverse tweezers. Hold it for me. I like Alfredo sauce. I'll just eat it straight out of the jar. Well, I like anything with lots of garlicky flavor because I love garlic. Okay, let's put this back. All right. Yeah, on the noodles. Okay, let that cool for a minute so I can fussy cut around it. I can start to put the bling, but I'm going to put bling on this butterfly's body. Let me get my little container out. And just fitting for Dolly, we're going to add rhinestones. I think I'll go with these mid-sized ones. And these are crystal clear rhinestones. Maybe throw in a couple of these. I never use these, so I should get them out and stink and use them. Oops. Let me zoom in for you guys a little bit so you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, that's cool enough to fussy cut. Where'd my little scissors go? Any little scissors will do, thank you. I'll use some of Simon Hurley's clear double-sided tape for this. Because I found it. May not have found a lot of other things, but I found that. Yeah, I want to make it go something like that. It's rare, but you sometimes do cook. Stop touching me, whatever you are. It's just my hair falling out. It still freaks me out, though, because it could always be a stink bug. Okay, so I'm just going to do a line here of glue. I swear to God, something is sticking. Maybe it's a gnat. I don't know. Okay, where's my stickity tool? Here. Let's get the flame. Oh, we want that funk. Gotta have that funk. Why did every one of you little turtles gotta be laying on your backs? You get a different one. You would think, you would hope that it would be a 50-50 when you drop these in here, that at least half of them would be on their stomach and not on their back. So there's the bling on that butterfly. Let's get, well, I just bragged about how I found my clear Simon Hurley tape. Now I don't see it. Dang it, Bobby, where are you? Shut the front door. How could that happen? Must be here on this desk. Where are you? Jiminy Christmas. I'll find it after the live. You can count on that. I do want to pop that up. Um, hey, you can go to bed whenever you want to. You're a grown up. Hey. All right, this is stupid. Where is that clear tape that I just spotted earlier and now I don't see anywhere? Nope, 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 nope. Okay. So I've got to come up with a different solution. I'm not going to waste any more of your time looking for something that I can't find. No, I don't see immediately in front of me. I really want that clear. I just feel like it needs the clear, friends. See it? No, I'm not going to be able to use clear. I'm going to have to use white. So I'm going to have to trim it off. That'll be okay. I don't mind that. Although all three of my pairs of scissors are missing now. All four of them. Oh, okay. Doesn't quite have the width that I need. I don't want these. They don't. There's what I want. Because this stuff is sticky. Just cut off all this excess and hope for the best. One can only do so much. That one's clear tape. I think that'll be fine. Hey, Wims. You're trying to look at my desk from a different angle to see if you can see it. It's not going to help. Okay. Go right about here. It's kind of a little funky because it's got a line down it, but that's okay. Oops. Now some of my bling is moving around on me. Don't be moving. All right. More bling. I'm not going to put this on card base because I don't have one handy, so there's that. Listen, if I come across my clear tape, I'll probably take that off and put the clear tape on. Let me see if now I can live with another one of these butterflies on here. Yes, I can. Okay. This one. So I want all the bling I can get. Even though his wings are all funkified, be fine. But the little plastic one, this little one was just, I felt like too dark. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe once I have it all sitting down there. Nah, he just, for some reason, he's just too dark. And this guy is too matchy matchy. I love this though. I think it came out really cool. Okay. Oh, that was close, you guys. I almost lost it and got rhinestones everywhere, but they only ended up in a couple of spots. Let's get some more bling on here. Let's see, where do I want to put it? We've got a lot. We've got a lot of bling on here. I mean, for me, that's a heck of a lot. Let's just do a couple of spots on the actual card. Come on, you little turtles. I want a bigger one. You could have landed the right way, you little fart. And we'll do 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we have a very nice, encouraging sentiment that is ticking me off because I can't find the clear tape, but that's how it is for now. And then vellum that's painted with acrylic paint and vellum that is embossed with embossing powder, both of these. Alcohol inked background, alcohol ink lifting, tons and tons and tons of pink. Maybe more pink than I would really love, but I know Dolly would love it. So, you know what I might do? You know, let me just test it out. Let me test it. I'm looking for my, well, oh yeah, that makes it pop, doesn't it? Yep, Dolly Pink. So this will be 5.5, 5, 4 1/4. That's just going to bring out the black in that one butterfly. Well, I mean, honestly, Wims, I feel like this is neon pink, and I don't love neon pink. I don't love neon anything. Actually, I kind of okay with neon green. I don't hate any of them, but they wouldn't be a color that I would naturally gravitate towards. There's not a color that I really dislike completely. So maybe, I don't know. No. Yeah. Yeah, I like that with the black, the blingy black. Now we're talking Dolly bling. It's very pink, yeah. It's all Dolly. So anyway, that's it for today. Again, I'm not going to put this on a card base because I don't have one handy. And if I tried to cut one right now on this desk, we'd have a terrible, terrible accident. Don't forget to leave me a thumbs up on your way out. Not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. And if you want to know every time that I go live or post a video, hit that notification bell. And my links are listed in my description box under my LinkTree for all the Ranger products you saw me use here tonight. So thanks so much. Oh my gosh, I went for almost 2 hours. That took too long. Ew, that is so loud. That is so loud. Oh, thank you for the flower. It did come out pretty. It's just, you know me, I'm a mud girl. Take care, everybody. Bye.